Alright everybody, Natsu here again. We got My Hero Academia after a 2-week break. So I'm excited. I just reread last chapter and it was pretty straightforward. I mean, not a whole lot happened as far as panel-wise. It was mostly composition. I mean, stuff was happening panel-wise, but it was just them jumping through the city, chasing Endeavor basically lecturing them the whole time, and then they're basically trying to beat him to crimes to solve them, or not necessarily crimes, but to things that a hero needs to be at, and they're constantly just behind him. They can't beat him, and it's just him lecturing them the whole time. And it starts with they can't keep up, and then Shoto says to Bakugo, "Have you noticed? He's kind of doing what you do with your legs. He's firing and condensing out of his feet, and at a high level to get the speed." And Bakugo's like, "It took you that long to notice?" And Endeavor's just saying, like, "Listen, this isn't like the classroom where if you're late it'll affect your grade." And then it cuts to him stopping a truck from hitting a girl in the crosswalk, and he says, "We're talking about saving lives here." And he's saying, like, "You guys have learned a lot in the classroom, but out here with me is where it will truly be applied." And then all of a sudden they're on a rooftop and they're eating, taking a little break, but they're still watching over the city. And Endeavor says to Shoto and Bakugo, "I'm giving you two the same assignment. I want you to focus on either controlling your focusing your power to a single point, or condensing it to a single point, or I can't remember what the other one was. They were kind of similar. It was focusing it to a single point and just control, like manipulation." And then Bakugo's like, "Why am I always teamed up with this guy?" And then Endeavor says to, Deku even points out to Bakugo, "That's like your that shot you do when concentrated shot he does." I can't remember the name of the move. Rough start. And then Endeavor says to Deku, "You've already mastered increasing your power for a moment, correct?" And Deku's like, "Yeah." He goes, "Okay, then I just want you to practice maintaining that, essentially, over and over until it's second nature," with his Air Force move. And he says, "Forget about the other manifestation. We'll worry about that later. For now, master that Air Force." And Deku's like, "But what about the multiple things at once thing I want to learn?" And Endeavor points out a guy driving. He's like, "Listen, people do that every day. He's driving. He's using the steering wheel. He's checking every direction. He's using an accelerator and a brake all at the same time. He didn't just know that. He learned one thing at a time, and he put it all together until it became subconscious." And Deku was like, "Oh," just kind of clicked in him. He's like, "Oh, okay, I get it." And then Endeavor's like, "There's one exception," and then we get a shot of All Might. He says, "Other than that, you got to work up to it. You got to build it." And then that was pretty much most of that. And then we cut to Shoto's sister, Fuyumi, calling Endeavor, saying, "Oh, are you with Shoto and his friends?" Like, "Yeah, school's gonna be starting up soon, so you should bring them over and I'll cook dinner for you guys." And I've heard theories that this might be Toga in disguise, so some stuff might go down. This could be pretty interesting, but that was pretty much the sum of last chapter. So here we go, My Hero chapter 249. We got a shot of Endeavor. It looks like a flashback or something. "I'm going to face them and make up for what I've done." It says, "On the outside, he's the #1 hero, but what burdens does he carry inside?" And we got a shot of Endeavor looking at his phone. "Every night, I fall asleep asking myself, at this point, what can I do for the sake of my family? I've been dreaming the same dream every night," and it's just darkness, and we're like easing into a dream of all of his kids My wife and children sitting happily around the dinner table, but I'm never with them. He looks kind of somber. Chapter 249, Todoroki-kun's Hellish Home. The #1 hero's agency is also incredible. So I think this is a shot of the agency, a couple of heroes there. The agency is fully equipped with boarding facilities. Oh, we got that fireside sidekick lady. We have been eating and living alongside the sidekicks of fire. It's way too early for this shit. Bakugo looks just exasperated. Deku's there. It's way too early for this shit. He says it again. Good morning, Burnin'. That's Deku. And then Burnin' says, so how's eliminating villains faster than Endeavor going for y'all? And she's stretching. Flame on! Ah, my bad. I shouldn't be so insensitive. There's no way y'all are having an easy time, is there? And Shoto walks in. We got pretty close yesterday. Let's work on recreating the same feeling from yesterday. Today will be the day we surpass Endeavor. Good morning, Burnin'. And Bakugo yells, I was the one who was close, dumbass. You two are slow as hell. As such, I'm better than both of you. And then Shoto says, yeah, I'm still not used to focusing my flames. And Deku says, I feel like we're getting closer and closer. They're all beat up. They've been training like hard. Shows a shot of the wear on their arms. And Burnin' says, y'all don't even need motivating, do you? And they both all start to power up. I think they're already outside now. This is kind of a flash forward. As of today, we've spent a week at the greatest agency in modern Japan. In this professional world where every little act counts, we've been single-mindedly working to catch up to Endeavor. Cool shot of all three of them doing some action stuff. Endeavor yelling, all the moves that you need to concentrate on using, practice them until you can do them in your sleep. Be done with your actions by the time you decide what you need to do. As he's taking out a villain. What's he showing off for all of a sudden? He's not letting us catch up to him. Well, no shit. Thanks so much, Endeavor. This is the dude. It was just like a pickpocket. Stole this dude's briefcase. Thanks so much, Endeavor. Cash? In this day and age? My family, huh? Until now, I've been working as a hero. So when it comes to family, however, and he's thinking of Fuyumi saying, bring everyone to my place. And he continues, and this is just a thought. I thought that we too could become a real family. Fuyumi, you have no idea how much I've been saved by you. And he yells, let's go! Alright, yes sir! Shoto's just like, yeah. Boom. Shot of Endeavor's house, or Fuyumi's house. Everyone's dressed up. Bakugo's like, but why? Shoto says, my sister invited us over for dinner. But why? She wanted me to introduce my friends. Go tell her right here, right now, that we've never been friends. Endeavor says, Kachan. And then we got Fuyumi. Thank you all for coming. It's nice to meet you. I'm Shoto's sister, Fuyumi. Thank you for always taking care of Shoto. She's got an apron on, looking all happy. Sorry for inviting you on such short notice, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to accommodate me today. And Bakugo says, but why? It's a pleasure to be here. I rarely get invited to a friend's house after all. I think that's Deku. And Shoto says, oh, is Natsu here too? I saw his shoes. And Fuyumi says, we wanted to get to know you guys. We're Shoto's family after all. And a guy, I think this must be Natsu, in his back, on the back of his shirt it just says back. That's kind of funny. This is Fuyumi. Don't force yourself to eat anything you don't want to, alright? And everyone's already digging in. Looks great. Deku says, everything is really delicious. Despite having such a deep flavor, the skin of this Tatsuda fried chicken has the perfect amount of crunch, resulting in such an exquisite mouthfeel that just... Bakugo says, stop analyzing your damn food. I can't focus on my Mapo tofu with your damn blabbering. Natsu says, well, of course. Ever since our housemaid threw out her back and retired, Fuyumi has been taking care of the cooking. Deku says, I see. Fuyumi says, give yourself some credit, Natsu. We take turns, don't we? And Shoto says, then I've eaten your cooking? And Natsu says, I wonder about that. I might have been forced to stop after my cooking failed to reach someone's standards. Oh, and then a tense moment between him and Endeavor. Bakugo and Deku are eating, but feel it also. Fuyumi pinches Natsu. What do you eat at school, Shoto? At the cafeteria. I didn't even notice. Next time. Oh, Endeavor cuts him off. Boom. Tense moment again. Natsu stands up. Well, I came like you asked. Can I go now? Thank you for the food. Fuyumi says, Natsu! More tense. Deku and Bakugo continue to eat in the tenseness. I'm sorry, Fuyumi. I still just can't. And Natsu leaves. We got Deku, shot of Fuyumi, looking somber. Natsu, looking somber. Boom, we're doing dishes. Endeavor's doing the dishes. Bakugo and Deku are helping clean up. By the way, this is Deku. You know too, don't you, Kachan? Bakugo says, huh? You were the ones who were talking about it right in front of me. You were listening. Oh. Deku says, you were listening. Bakugo says, more importantly, sorry for making you all help out. This is Fuyumi again. This is just jumping all over the place. Sorry for making you all help out. Shoto says, Midoriya would feel even worse if we didn't let him help. Fuyumi looks kind of sad. It's not like I don't feel the same way as Natsu, but we have a chance now. What do you think about Father, Shoto? Shoto looks down, doesn't look happy. I've always thought of this scar as something that I received from Father. Shoto. I'm so sorry, Shoto. What have I done? What have I done? Even though he got it from his mom. Mother just endured and endured until it all just boiled over one day. She was eaten away from the inside out. I can't forgive him that easily. That said, Mother is working hard to get over the past. He's thinking about some letters he got, I guess. To be honest, I'm not sure myself. I don't know what I should think about him. I still can't see anything yet. Bakugo starts yelling, keep that shit to yourself when you've got guests over. Hand over the rest of the dirty plates. Bakugo's usually right, but he's just an asshole about it. Fuyumi's like, I'm sorry, we didn't mean to. And Deku's freaking out. We've already heard about your situation with Todoroki-kun. And Bakugo says, I just happened to overhear. Got it? Isn't a dinner party supposed to be more lighthearted? Now the taste of that Mappo tofu is ruined. Fucking Bakugo. Fuyumi is like, huh? And Deku says, I'm sorry we ended up overhearing you guys. Todoroki-kun, you're preparing yourself to forgive him, aren't you? Shoto's like, huh? Bakugo says, if you really hated him, I think it's fine if you never forgave him. But you're not like that. You're a kind person. That's why it looks like you're waiting. Is this still Bakugo? Or is that... No, this is Deku now, because it went back to the bold font. But you're not like that. You're a kind person. That's why it looks like you're waiting. Him and Fuyumi look kind of shook. Bakugo opens the door and Natsu's standing right there. Endeavor's listening through the window. But it's just not the right time yet. So he's waiting, is Endeavor's thought, as he looks like he's holding some ice cream or something. At this point, what can I do for the sake of my family? I've been dreaming the same dream every night now. And then we got a shot of Endeavor in front of some mini shrine, I guess. I wanted you to be there too, Toya. One more person no longer there. Oh. So they had a brother, Toya. Okay. This is the end of the chapter, by the way. Chapter end. There's been a long-standing theory that Dabi is a long lost Todoroki. And now getting this shot of Toya, a dead Todoroki. What if he's not dead? What if it really is Dabi? Dabi's skin is all messed up and he's got the stitches everywhere. It'd be easy to not recognize him. He's got fire, the blue fire. But anyway, a lot of possibilities from this right here. This is big. Potentially. I mean, or it could go somewhere completely different. I don't know. Horikoshi's a badass. He could make something out of this in more ways than one. So it's just a theory, but I like it now, seeing something like that. Crazy chapter, just a tense dinner. Natsu just is not able to forgive Endeavor. We got to see a little mini time skip week. They had all gone through some heavy training, apparently. A lot of insight on how. I mean, we already had a good idea of how Todoroki's family was, and they all hated Endeavor, and he was basically abusive. So interesting. I don't know. I don't think Fuyumi is Toga in any way. I think this is just a legit thing from Fuyumi. I love Bakugo in this situation, dude. He's such a dick. But almost like a friendly dick. It's weird. But anyway, awesome chapter. I'm pumped for next week. No break. So next week we should have all three again. One Piece, My Hero, and Black Clover. I'm excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And until next time.